Hi, my name is Shachi Chemburkar, and I did my Girl Scout Gold Award project on the Sondek Park Nature Trail. And this trailhead is located at the back of Sondek Park, right next to the brush drop-off. On this trailhead, I have brochures that are available to the public, and they have information about this trail. I also have a map that can show you the way, and I have a couple of flyers about the points of interest and plants that you can spot on the trail itself. So this tree and this bench are located right at the front of the trail, and both of them are dedicated to Dr. Joan Luckhardt, who was an integral community member of South Brunswick. And Dr. Joan Luckhardt was also part of the DVCC, or the Dayton Village Citizens Coalition, and they work to preserve the history and environment in South Brunswick. So you might be asking yourself, why are there all these colored paws all over the trail? This is because I use these paws or pods of interest to indicate places where people might ask, oh, what's that? And I use the paw print specifically because Dr. Joan Luckhardt had several dogs, and she really loved dogs, and she especially loved walking on this trail with her dogs. So this paw print indicates a point of interest, and this is the first point of entrance that you will see on the Sondek Park Nature Trail, and it is here to indicate the Amphitheater, which was actually started by a Boy Scout project. So if you come on back, you can see that there's a podium for people to stand, and there are a bunch of seats so people can watch whoever's speaking. So this pink paw indicates our next point of interest, which is the law of Boy Scout values. And there are a bunch of signs here that have words such as friendly, helpful, courteous, kind, and these all correlate with the Boy Scout law. So part of my project was identifying plants and trees, and on the flyers at the front of the trail, the flyers actually say, "Can you spot this tree?" And they're very fun and kid-friendly, and the reason why I wanted to do that was I hoped the younger generation, especially children, would take finding these plants and trees kind of as an adventure, and they would be really interested in discovering this trail and walking upon it. So these two trees right next to me are American beech trees, and they are recognizable by their lighter bark. And a lot of people use these trees to write their initials on them, but don't do that because that harms the tree. And you can also recognize these trees by their leaf shape. So all these ferns around me are called cinnamon ferns, and this is not because they produce the spice cinnamon, but it is because in fall, when they start to brown, it looks like the exact same color of cinnamon. And many people also say that if you sniff the plant, it also does smell a little bit like the spice itself. So this is our last paw of interest, and this purple one indicates the bat box, which is right here. So how birdhouses are used for shelter for birds, bat boxes are used as refuge that bats can come to. And this is the end of the Sondek Park Nature Trail. A huge thanks to the South Brunswick Township, the South Brunswick Parks and Rec Department, and the South Brunswick Public Works, because I could not have done this project without you. And thank you to the DVCC for introducing me to the trail in this project.